Hi, I'm Arlene and I'm back again with another video. Today I'm going to be doing my fragrance tray video. So hello and welcome glorious gang. I'm so glad you're here with me. Please let's get this video up to 50 likes, share the video, leave a comment and subscribe. So I haven't done a weekly fragrance tray video in a couple of weeks. So we're just going to jump back in. I'm not going to go over the ones that I wore in Guyana or when I came back that week. Y'all, I was all discombobulated. So we're just going to start this week. So let's get into it. Okay, so here is my fragrance tray for the week. As you notice, we got a lot of dark bottles because I was wearing some, I guess, heavier fragrances, but it did get nice and warm this week. So I tried to mix it up. I'm really just wanting to wear fruity, um, lighter, brighter, tropical, aquatic fragrances, but it's not that warm. And I'd still need to get through some of my heavier fragrance sprays. And so I got to match them up with something. So here we go. I'm going to start off with this new beauty that I got. This is Sunset Hour by Goldfield and Banks. This is so good, y'all. I've heard different people talk about this. I know Amber from the Frag View spoke about this probably last year or the year before, and I can't remember who it was that I heard speak about this like recently. Was it Chris from the, what is her name? Something Ness. I can't remember her name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. She's very popular here on YouTube, and she has a fragrance with Navatus, but her name is Chris. But anyway, this is so good. This is beautiful. I can't remember the notes, but it has some fruity notes. I want to say it might have like a sandalwood or something in here. Oh my God, but this is so good. Fruity, smooth, well blended. I enjoyed the wear. It has a little bit of freshness to it. I can't tell y'all the notes. It does have some floral. It was really good. Really good. I received compliments on this. It was like, what is that? And I guess I'm acting like, what are you talking about? But I knew, but it was like, what is that? So they repeated the name a couple of times and it was like, okay. I want to say they said it smelled, I don't know if they said the desert or dessert. I don't know. Something. But anyway, they enjoyed the smell just as much as I did. And I smelled it all day. I sprayed myself before I went into work. And y'all, this was so good. It was like I was putting my nose in my clothes to get whiffs of this. This is just beautiful. And like I can't think of the notes, but I will be doing either a haul video or maybe a separate review of it. I'm not sure, but you'll hear about it from me later. This is good. If you haven't tried it, y'all try it. This is so good. Sunset Hour by Goldfield and Banks. This is going to be perfect for the spring and summer. Just a beautiful fruity floral fragrance. Lovely. One more thing, and it's a bit sparkly. It has that sparkly nature about it. Yes, in love. Okay, y'all, so into the night, I finally got through with this bottle. This is a fragrance that I enjoy by Bath and Body Works. the notes are raspberry noir, amber crystals, velvety rose petals, creamy patchouli, and mocha musk. This is a fragrance that if you're in the pinch, you can put that on and you're going to smell really good because it has a perfuminess to it and it has a lot of depth to it. The raspberry and the mocha is very nice with the patchouli. It's just a really nice fragrance. So I layered it with Victoria's Secret Tease Cocoa Soirée. This is good. This has the same type of notes like Into the Night. I believe it has raspberry and some mocha and I don't know what else, but this smells good. It has some of the depth in it like Into the Night, but yet it still has like a airiness about it. Very pretty. These were wonderful together. They're like almost perfect together. But the perfect layering combo for this is a Trap Revs. I did not wear it with that this week. Well, it's all gone, so I didn't wear that this week, but it was on the list. But I end up using it up, so I switched over to some other fragrances. But this was a wonderful combination. If you have these two in your collection, pull them out before it gets too warm. Even though, like I said, this Cocoa Soirée still has like an airiness about it. But if you're not like in a place that gets cooler weather or breezy weather, you may not want to wear these when it gets too warm. But it was a nice combination. I enjoyed it. So this was another beautiful combination. I wore Into the Night with Narciso Rodriguez Musc Noir Rose for her. This is a beautiful fragrance. It's musky, has some like deeper notes in it. It has a beautiful rose. I want to say it has raspberry. I can't remember the notes for sure. But this was a good combination, and because it's a musky fragrance, it didn't seem to get too heavy. This was a pretty warm week. We had like 50s and 60s, even some 70s for the days. So it was a nice week, and this wore beautifully. Really enjoyed it. I don't think it lasted the whole 8 hours or 12 hours, whatever I worked this week. I don't think it lasted the whole time, but while it was on me, it was pretty. Really enjoyed it. So, Musc Noir Rose. I'm getting pretty low on this bottle. This was a bottle that I bought like halfway, so I've worn it I don't know, maybe 4 times. So it looks like I have a few more wears in here. So I'm not sure what I'll do if I use it all up. I guess I will figure that out when the time comes. But this was a beautiful combination. Musc Noir Rose with Into the Night. Okay, so I used up the last drip drops of the Into the Night. And then I pulled out Whipped Rose Latte, which is another like a chocolatey type fragrance. So this has crushed rose petals, cocoa flour, and whipped foam. I would say Whipped Rose Latte is probably a little bit lighter and sweeter than Into the Night, but these two actually layer very well together and it's pretty. And so I introduced my Lancôme La Nuit Trésor Le Parfum. I think that's what this one is, the Le Parfum. So this one has a macchiato note, very pretty. I would say it's not as sweet as the traditional La Nuit Trésor, but it's very pretty to me. But y'all know I'm biased. I think the only one that I don't like as much as the others is the Nude. Even though I know that's a lot of people's favorite. But the nude don't last on me. It seems like it fades so fast. And it leaves spots on your clothes. It's a dark liquid. But this is pretty. Yeah, it's not as sweet as some of the other ones, but it's just as pretty. It has that macchiato note in there, and you still have your rose and your vanilla. Maybe some jasmine in this one. Very pretty. I enjoyed the wear. If you have any of these, pull them out, make a combination, and enjoy some of your products. You know, some of these are older products, but we want to pull them out and wear them. They're still pretty. Okay, so then I wore Whipped Rose Latte with Jimmy Choo Fever. This one, I believe it has like a coffee note in there. This is a pretty fragrance. I enjoyed the wear of this. It has a nice creaminess about it. Now that I'm smelling them like that, it is quite familiar in the scent, like the same type of scent family as this Trésor Le Parfum. Maybe because of the macchiato or coffee note. But anyway, this is good. I believe this has some patchouli and some vanilla and some rose, coffee. I'm not sure what else is in this fragrance, but I enjoyed it. And Jimmy Choo is just a good fragrance. I think he makes really good, easy to wear fragrances. Most of them that I've smelled are nice. So it's just a easy company. So yeah. And I finished off wearing Whipped Rose Latte with Intoxicated by Killian. This fragrance has coffee in it. If you don't know, check the notes. I can't really smell the coffee in this fragrance. It's more like a fresher, it has like a freshness going on. Where can I spray this? I done sprayed stuff all over me all day. It has a bit of masculinity to it, but I think it's easily unisex, maybe leaning masculine, but I really love this fragrance. And I carried it with me. It did fade and I reapplied. I thought I was smelling good. I didn't get any compliments this day, but to me, this intoxicated fragrance is so good. I really enjoyed it because it does have some depth in it, but then you're getting some of those fresh notes. I can't recall any of the notes in this fragrance. I can just tell you that it's good. It's well blended. It's complex. It's just beautiful. And I do think that this fragrance is, I think it can be easily worn in the spring, maybe the fall, maybe summer evenings when it's not so hot. But this is beautiful. And I think a man could, I actually think it would smell just divine on a man. But I enjoyed the wear myself. So that's Intoxicated by Killian with Whipped Rose Latte by Bath and Body Works. Y'all, I forgot to tell y'all that I mixed it up and pulled out the black cherry Merlot and added some of this cherryness to this combination with Whipped Rose Latte. I think that's the one I added it to. I don't know. It might have been Intoxicated, but I want to say it was this Jimmy Choo that I added a little bit of this black cherry Merlot. I know it has a cherry, raspberry, black cherry, and Merlot in it. and I can't remember what else. But this is a nice fragrance. Also, I think I wanted to add a little bit of fruitiness to this. So that's why I pulled this out. And this is on my use it up cart or shelf. So I was like, I need to start using this. So I think I added it to this. Now, this right here, this was so good to me. Oh my God. I had to use up the last of Midnight Swim. I thoroughly enjoyed Midnight Swim. I wore this all the time while I was on vacation because I didn't take a whole lot of body mist. So this one got its use and I grew to love it. It is a freshy aquatic type fragrance. It has blue waters, beach flower, and fresh coastal air. It was just magical in that hot weather. It smelled so good, so fresh. Just, it was just easy. And I smelled beautiful, aquatic, fresh every day. And I did get compliments with the fragrances that I layered this with. Some of the staff gave me compliments on the different fragrances that I wore. But this right here was so good. When I walked into work, my supervisor was saying, okay, Miss Smell Good. So it was doing what it was supposed to be doing. This Wūlóng chai, I know a lot of women don't like it. They think it's too masculine. It's too it's probably too aromatic because of the tea. It is quite citrusy. And you get the tea, sometimes tea comes across with a little bit of bitterness if it's a strong tea. That's in this, but this is refreshing. I really, really, really like this fragrance, but I think I just really like tea fragrances. And then on top of that, it has a lot of citrus in it. This is beautiful to me. So it was good with just the Midnight Swim and the Wūlóng chai together. But I sprinkled a little bit of sweetness on there. I put on a little bit of vanilla 28. And oh my God, this was a beautiful combination. I didn't put on a lot of vanilla 28, so it didn't get real sweet. It just added a light little sprinkle of sweetness. This was beautiful. I got two for the week that was just doing the most for me. One of them is the Wūlóng chai with the Kayali vanilla 28 and Midnight Swim. And then my other one that cannot be denied is Sunset Hour by Goldfield Banks. These were the two standout fragrances of the week for me, or combinations. Just love them. I'm really excited for the warmer weather coming up. Like I've stated in many videos, I'm in my pretty girl era and I want the pretty, the soft, the fresh, the airy, the easy type of fragrances, fruity. That's what I want. And we're coming right into that season where I will be able to pull out all of those beautiful spring and summer fragrances, the aquatics. Yes. And I can't wait to play some more with Sunset Hour. This one has a lot of fruit notes in it. Like I said, I can't remember what they are, but this is just a beautiful fragrance. And I think I'm going to have a lot of fun layering it with the Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret, as well as my other freshy floral, airy, aquatic type of fragrance. I'm just excited for the spring and summer, y'all. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this layering video. Please share with all of your friends that love to layer fragrances and that want to figure out how am I going to get through all of those old body mists I have and what can I layer them with. I'm hoping that I'm giving you ideas that you can use. And I'm also one of those creators that are trying to use up some of their products while I'm continually bringing things in, but I am trying to get through them. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, love you all, glorious gang. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.